successful as you move forward. And so there are some simple things that we have put in place to make everybody's journey a lot easier. So if you have just got started with us, then I want to say a very warm welcome. We are here to help you, to support you, to hold your hand and take you through this journey. If at any point you feel confused or you're not sure what the next step is, please reach out to the leader in your team and ask questions. We love questions. We love to help you and support you. We want to make sure that you are on top of everything you need to do. And we want to make sure that your first 30 days are super successful, so that you can actually have a lot of confidence when you go out there to offer this to other people. So here's what we're going to go through today. We're going to talk you through your website and the support system. We're going to talk about launching your business, setting your goals, understanding the financial capacity that RIMAN brings to you, and how you can actually start that journey. And then we'll also take you through the upcoming events and things like that. Before I get started, there are a couple of things that I want to really go through with you to make sure that you understand the company and the philosophy. RIMAN is all about natural beauty. All of our products are derived and developed from a plant-based ingredient, and therefore we are very proud to say that we do not carry any toxins, parabens, petrolatums, emulsifiers, fillers in our products. They are made from natural ingredients, and we are very proud that we can actually go out there to the market and offer people a truly natural product. And we don't need to be using things like Botox and fillers to stay young and healthy. The health of your skin is so important, and that's what we bring to the market. So our products are amazing. The philosophy of the company is very much about enhancing confidence and helping people to have a lifestyle by offering this as a financial platform. The price of our products, we are not the cheapest in the market. We are not the most expensive. We are what we call affordable luxury. In fact, when you look at the core ingredients of our brand, it is phenomenal that the average price of our product is around 30 to 50 pounds, which is amazing. The compensation plan is phenomenal. I'm an economist by profession. I have studied 18 different compensation plans, and this one is truly outstanding. The fact that you get paid to help other people have success is truly remarkable. And so I'll take you through a little bit of that later on. Finally, people. The reason I came on board this company was not the amazing product. I said yes to this company way before I even tried the skincare on my face. I said yes to this company because of the people. The founding directors, Lee Ju and Shruti, are amazing leaders, but also when I went to Korea and met with Chairman An, the CEO of the company, their integrity, their humility, and their ability to have vision for the next 50 years truly blew me away. So I'm very grateful to be at the helm of this organization. So let's start with your website. Now, you should have received an email with a username and a password. If you have not received an email after you registered, then please get in touch with the senior leader on your team and let them know that you don't have that email. The email is basically, if you joined before we launched, you had a number and your username will be linked to that number. If you joined after we launched, then you should have received an email the day that you actually signed up. So you'll receive a username and a password in your email. You need that to log into your own website. So you go to riman.com, click on sign in at the top right hand of the screen, put in your login details, and then you will have access to your very own website. So it will be riman.com / and your name or the name that you are calling your business. So the riman.com platform allows you to sign up new distributors, allows you to enroll new customers, sets up products. We have an order management system, a sales management system, and all the business tools and marketing tools as well. Now, I have created a simple tutorial to show you how to create baskets, etc., which I'll go through in a minute. But these are the first steps I want to take you through. When you log into your back office, you will have a little section saying My Office. This shows you every customer that has come on board and every team member that is come on board as well. There is a little drop-down menu to see all of the team members under level 1. So when you log in at first to your back office, you will only see your level 1 team members. In order to see the rest, you will need to click on the bottom, the drop down arrow, and that will take you through to all the other levels as well. Then you can actually see the individual team members in your team, and you can also see how many orders have come through each team member. You will also be given a total of the volume you have currently generated and the closest next rank that you can move up to. So it might say, congratulations, Daphne, you are very close to becoming a senior manager. You're currently at 5,200 points. To become a senior manager, which is 6,000, it'll say you have 800 points to go. So you know exactly where you're at every stage of your journey. And that's a great way to actually keep on top of how much activity you do every day, how many customers you onboard, and how many team members you can bring on as well. So the back office is the engine room to running your business. I'm in the back office every single day. I'm checking up on every customer who said they've placed an order. I'm checking up on every team member who's done a pop-up. And therefore, I know the revenue that should be coming in with each and every person. So here's how you create a shopping bag for your clients. So you can actually go to your website. There's a section, if you click on the menu, which says create a bag. So you'll have a link saying referral links and bags. You click on create a bag, and then you can select the products you want to put into that bag. Now, for me, I have created just 3 bags. I have a basic bag, which is just the Boo and moisturizer. And the moisturizer, I mean the stick. So the Boo and the stick is just over 100 pounds. I think it's 110 pounds. And it's a simple yet very effective program for somebody who just wants to have a quick try. So that's Boo and the stick. My next bag is the RIMAN Ritual. So I have a cleanser, the Boo, it's the mini ritual, and the moisturizer, which is the video that we always show with the mini ritual. So I send the mini ritual video, and I've created a bag for those products. I send the link, and that's how I get orders coming in from customers. Really simple to do that, because people, when they get something, they don't know what to order. So it's so much easier if you create the shopping bag for them, then you send the video and you send the link. It's very simple for them to watch the video and go, yes, I'll try that, click on the link and order the products. Finally, I have the larger full ritual, which is everything in there. And of course, this month only, customers are allowed to purchase the 300-pound pack, but that will not be available to customers from the 1st of December. So what you can do on the 1st of December is to actually create a basket with all those products for 300 pounds and offer it to your customers if they want to try the hair care products as well. So that's how you create a bag, and it creates a link for you. You can then send the link to the customer. They click on the link. All they have to do is put in their address and their payment details, and it's done. We want to make the experience as easy for the customer as possible. And so it's literally having a conversation. And I highly recommend that when you use the products yourself, we are in the day and age of videos. Do a little video of you using the products. Send the video to your friend and say, hey, these are the 4 products I'm using. Click on this link, order the products. So simple. And if you don't want to do it yourself, then you can send the mini RIMAN ritual video, which is already on YouTube. So that's how to create a shopping bag. All of the information you need on how to run the business is on exploreriman.com. Now, the password for that is RIMAN in capital letters. And you will find all of our product information, our logo, social media material, business tools, and everything. All of the videos that I've mentioned are actually on the drive. So if at any time a customer says, well, how do I use this, or what shall I do with this product, you can actually send a video from the drive. So the next step now is to talk about launching your business. With any business, with any project, if you don't have a goal, then you're just kicking around without any particular purpose. The reason that a football game has a goal post is because the ball needs to be kicked into the goal. Otherwise, you have a bunch of people just running around like headless chickens. So with this business, you must have a goal. There must be a reason why you started the business. So please make sure that you download this document and fill it in and make an appointment with the senior leader on your team to go through this document so that they are clear what your goals are so that they can support you to reach those goals. If you haven't already done this, please do it tonight. My entire team has received this document. They know that they need to fill it in. They know they have to book an appointment with me to go through this so I can help them to achieve their financial goals. Just as an example, I did a meeting with one of my team yesterday. Their financial goal in the first 3 months is to earn £1,000 a month. They said they've got 5 hours a week to put towards the RIMAN business. Now, that is very, very possible because if you have 5 hours a week, you spend 2 hours a week on training, 3 hours a week doing pop ups, you can definitely get to £1,000 a month within 3 to 6 months. You can also move up to manager and senior manager within that time. So it depends on what your goal is. Do you want to earn 1,000? Do you want to earn 3,000? If you want to earn these amounts within a short period of time, please speak to your senior manager so they can help you to set up a plan to achieve those goals. This section here, which says your why, I've got my team to write down the reason why they're doing RIMAN, but I've got them to write it in a way that we can develop pictures. So we are actually going to create a vision board in December for 2026. All of the reasons why you're doing RIMAN, if you have a picture in your mind, you might say, Srimi, I want to retire from work. Or you might say, I want to take my family on a holiday. If you create a vision board with where you're going on that holiday or what you will do in your retirement, that is going to drive you to wake up every morning, make those phone calls, do the pop-ups, contact people, and you will get so excited because you're looking at that vision board every single day. My vision board is actually on my laptop. So every time I open up my laptop, that's the first thing that I see. So there is an explanation of setting up your financial goals for the first 3 to 6 months and then 2 years and beyond. And I really would love if every single person spends some time going through this document, because if you don't have a business plan, you will not be successful in this business. This is the part that we really want to help you with, getting to senior manager as quickly as possible, because that is so simple to do. The average pop-up would be generating around £1,000 in sales, because you will have people getting started in the business and ordering either the £1,000 pack or a £300 pack. So if you have 5 or 6 people coming to your pop-up, a pop-up can very easily generate £1,000. So if you did 6 pop-ups in a month, you promote to senior manager immediately. But you need to have the skill on how to run that pop-up, and that is what we teach you every Wednesday and every Friday. So if you come along to one of the head office events, we can teach you to do that. So write down your goal for when you want to be a manager, when you want to be a senior manager, and how much income you would like to be earning. Now, as I said, as a customer, this month only, you can order the basic kit as a customer as well. And it's really important, if you're a planner in the business, to set up an auto shipment for yourself, because you will run out of products otherwise. And you, instead of setting up reorder at full price, if you set up a reorder on auto shipment, not only do you get a discount, but you will also get all of the offers coming through as well. And as a customer, if they set up an auto shipment, they will get a discount and a free gift every 3rd month. So as a business planner, you can either buy the £1,000 pack or the 1,500 pack, and this month only you will get access to multiple packs. So we have beauticians and chemists who have ordered multiple of these sets because it allows them access to give the product quickly to their clients. Now, today I went and visited 4 beauty salons in my local area, and every single beauty salon manager was super excited to try the product, and I've invited them to come to head office to actually have a full facial. So it's a great way to encourage beauticians and clinicians in your areas to try the RIMAN brand. So these are the starter packs, as you know, that everything is available and you can actually look at all of the products in those packs. And as you get started, of course, we have a global e-commerce platform. This is what I explained to the beauticians and everybody that is running a shop. I said to them, you're not limited to just selling these products through your store in the shop. You're actually exposed and you have the ability to offer these products in 10 countries through your online beauty platform. Now, they don't have that with any other beauty company. And I told them that we're launching in many other countries in 2026. So it is a powerful tool and a powerful engine to offer beauticians, hairdressers, people who are running nail salons, to offer Korea's #1 skincare brand, not only to the clients that walk in their shop, but through an online presence across 10 countries as well. Okay, so I'm going to stop for a minute and just ask you a quick question. Who would like to earn an extra £1,000 this month? I've got one hand, I've got two hands, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there is 44 people on the call and 6, 7. 7 of you would like to earn an extra £1,000. Excellent. Good to know. I'm not sure what the rest of you are doing, but that's good to know. Well done. So here's what we're going to do. Show you how to get to manager and senior manager very, very quickly. Why? Because you double your income. Okay. You're currently a planner and your income is 10% commission on retail. When you become a manager, you double that to 20%. So if you're currently a planner and somebody you introduce buys £1,000 pack because they're excited to join your business, you earn £100. That's not bad. But if you become a manager today and that person joins your business tomorrow, you now earn £200. So why would you sit at planner for anything longer than a day? You would want to get to manager as quickly as possible. And it's as simple as reaching out to beauty salons and offering this, because I promise you every beauty salon owner will buy £1,000 pack. So you get started, and if you've already started on £1,000 pack, then it's very simple for you. You just need 2 people who also join on £1,000 pack. Congratulations, you've just promoted to manager. How simple was that? 2 of your friends got started and you immediately became a manager. Now you're earning 20% retail commission, plus you'll get between 5 to 10% on all the sales that these 2 people bring. Now, here's what I want to show you. Let's say you introduced a beauty salon manager here, and you introduced somebody who runs a chemist or a pharmacy here. And let's say this beauty salon manager buys £10,000 worth of products. Now, they will pick up 10% commission because they're a planner, but you will pick up an overriding 5% commission on that £10,000 order. That's £500 coming back to you, and you haven't done anything. All you did was bring this new person on board. And every single month when they place orders, you will pick up that commission ongoing. So it is in our best interest to go out there and find people in the beauty industry and bring them in, because they are placing orders. They're buying something right now to sell to their clients. Why not RIMAN? Okay. So that is one opportunity. You might also have a friend who wants to start up an online business. And the simplest way to do that is to get one of these packs, because Christmas is around the corner, and you can just gift wrap these packs, extra packs that you get in your pack, and just sell them for cash to your friends, your neighbors, and anybody else who wants to buy some Christmas shopping. So that's manager. Now, how do you get to senior manager? Exactly the same, but 3 more people. So you get started, you spend £1,000, and you have 5 friends who also join you on £1,000 pack. Boom, you're a senior manager immediately. Now you're earning 30% commission. So imagine that you're a senior manager and 1 more person joins your business on £1,000 pack. You will now earn £300 commission. And that's a great way to actually start putting some cash towards Christmas holidays, towards something that's happening next year, because this money is going to keep coming in. And remember, there is no limit to the number of people you bring in, and you never lose your title. Once you become a senior manager, you will remain a senior manager lifetime. So let's say you did 6,000 in sales in November, But in December, you go overseas and you don't do anything. You come back in January and you sell £1,000, you will still earn 30% commission. How amazing is that? You will always retain your title. So, how do you become a team leader? You just expand a little bit more. You help 9 people to become senior managers. You become a team leader. And remember, we've said to you that the average income of a team leader is between £5,000 to £7,000 a month. Now, I don't know about you, but £5,000 to £7,000 a month in the United Kingdom replaces way above the average salary. So 5 to 7 grand a month is around 150,000 after tax. So that is an amazing salary to have. So what is your plan to become a team leader? Have you thought about it? Have you spoken to your senior leader about it? Have you said, I want 7 grand in my bank account by this date? And to do that, these are the steps that I'm taking. Or are you just running around trying to do a facial here and a pop-up there and sign somebody else up? Do you have a strong business plan or do you not? And if you don't, I encourage you, fill in this form, make an appointment with your leader and go through this so that you are crystal clear on how you're going to make this a reality. 9 senior managers, you hit team leader very, very quickly. So the duplication of senior managers is the fastest way to become a team leader. But if you also bring on 10,000 of sales through a beauty clinic or 5,000 in sales through another store, all of that counts towards team leader as well. But helping other people is the most powerful way to have success. So the first question is, have you booked in your pop-up? So can you put into the chat, please, if you are brand new, have you put in 2 dates for your pop-up? Actually, even if you are in the business and you've been in the business since we launched 2 weeks ago, put into the chat what are the 2 dates that you have booked in your pop-ups, and we'll get to see who's actually serious about this business and who's doing it as a hobby. Now, I went along to a pop-up last Thursday. The amazing host, she joined the business and she's already put in a pop-up for her first one this Thursday. So I'm actually going along to her house to do her pop-up. Oh, actually, Karishma's on the call. Nice to see you. So put in your pop-up date because this business is about getting the product onto people's faces. And I say this to my team all the time. We are not just a skincare company. Our mission and mandate is to create confidence for women and men, and so that we can actually help them to achieve their goals better. When you look and feel confident, you're going to achieve your goals much faster. So our job is to get in front of people as often as we can and as quickly as we can to help them to have this product. So let's see who has responded in the chat. If you have 2 dates, right. Excellent. Daphne's got hers booked and she actually did a few last week as well. So of 44 people on the call, we have a person who's booked in pop-ups. Well, that's not a lot of people. So guys, I'm going to encourage you to really go through your diary today, put in your pop-up dates, because unless you can actually start the business off by doing some pop-ups, you're not actually going to have a huge amount of success in the business, okay? The only way to be successful in this is to actually get dates into the diary. Make sure your leaders know what dates those are so they can support you as well. Okay, so that's a really important part. Once your kit has arrived, you know that you'll actually be able to get out and do the pop-ups, so put some dates in your diary. Why do we say 2 dates? It's really simple. When you reach out to your network and you tell them what date the pop-up is, not everybody will be able to make it on the same day. So you ring up somebody and say, hey, Sonia, I'm so excited. I've just partnered with the #1 K-beauty brand in the UK. I'm doing a private facial for 6 of my closest friends. I would love to have you at my home on Thursday at 7 p.m. Now, if Sonia says, sorry, Srimi, I'd love to come, but I'm taking my son to soccer, no problem at all. I'm doing one more on Saturday afternoon. You always offer the 2 dates just in case somebody can't come, but don't offer 2 dates straight away. Offer 1 date. If they can't make it, then offer the second date. but it means that you'll have 2 groups of 6 to 8 people coming along so that they can actually try the product. I encourage every single one of you, put some dates in the diary so that you can get started. All right. So who do you invite? With any business in the direct selling industry, there is a simple process which will ensure success from day one. Step number 1, make a date. Step number 2, list. Step number 3, invite. It is really simple. When I say select a date or make a date in your diary, you would be thinking, oh, I need to check with my friends first. No, that is not the case. Think about, for some of you who are married, think about the day you got married. You didn't run around and ask 20 people, are you free on this day? Are you free on this day? No, what did you do? You set the date. This is the day we're getting married. Then you invited a whole bunch of people. Some came to the wedding, some didn't make it. So set the date first with your leader. You got to make sure that your leader is able to come, and set 2 dates for the reasons I said. Then you make a list, and don't prejudge anybody. You might say, oh, so-and-so is very busy, or so-and-so doesn't need extra income, or so-and-so is super successful already. They're not going to consider RIMAN as an opportunity or a business. Don't prejudge. The people that we least expect are the ones that will say, you know what, I would love to do this. And the reason I say don't prejudge is this has happened in our business so many times, where you look at your neighbor and you think, oh, my neighbor is very successful. They are not going to come and look at something like RIMAN. So you don't invite them. And 3 months later, you walk into a huge RIMAN event and your neighbor is coming with someone else because someone else has invited them and they join the business. How would you feel if your sister, your cousin, your neighbor, your best friend, your colleague at work walked into a RIMAN event with somebody else because you didn't have the courage to open your mouth and invite them? It has happened to me, so I'm telling you, I now offer this to every single person. So contact everybody as soon as possible and say the same thing. Here are some script options for you. Are you open to making some additional income part-time? It's a simple answer to that question. Or it's three possible answers. Yes, no, maybe. Now, if somebody says no, thank you so much, don't go to explain what the business is. They've said no, thank you. Move on to the next person. Are you open to earning some extra income part-time? Simple question. If they say yes or maybe, you could say, great. Will you be available on Thursday at 7 p.m.? We have a webinar to give you an overview of the business. We're expanding the #1 beauty brand, and it will be an amazing financial compensation plan, or you can benefit people financially. If I send you a Zoom link, will you join? Really simple scripts. Number 2, you can talk about the beauty product. So you can say, for example, have you heard of K-Beauty? It's #1 K-Beauty brand is launching. Would love to invite you for a free facial to try our products. How simple is that? And I start that conversation with, hey, hi, Daphne, how are you? Are you free on Thursday at 7? Now, if Daphne says, no, sorry, Srimi, I'm busy, no problem at all. And then she'll say, well, what is it? Well, I've launched the #1 K-Beauty brand. I've got one more date available, which is Saturday at 3 p.m. Would you like to come over for a free facial? Really simple invitations. You don't have to offer too much information. Keep it nice and simple. When you over offer information or too much information, people kind of shut down. Simple questions, and then this is what you can say to them. So at networking events, I say I'm expanding the #1 Korean beauty brand and I'm looking for people. Are you open to have a conversation about this? Really simple. Okay. So we can help you with those, but remember, training is a critical path to your success. So tonight we have orientation. The next event is tomorrow. I'm running the K-pop up at head office. If you want to learn very quickly how to do a very effective pop-up and close people. You don't want people just coming for a facial and then disappearing. You want to close every single one of them. Then I can teach you how to do that when you come tomorrow night. So it is a simple process. We offer the products and then we say to each person, a consultant will sit with you and take you through the next steps. If I'm doing it in a home, I'll say, guys, when we finish the facial, I'm going to sit with you one-to-one, go through your questions, look at your skin, and help you with the next steps. People have come there for a reason. We don't want them leaving without becoming a customer or becoming a business partner. So it's a really simple process. That's Wednesday night. Thursday, we have a business presentation for guests who want to see the opportunity. So you can just send them the Zoom link, invite them to the call. Friday, we have another Super K pop-up run by Shruti. And again, it's an opportunity to come and learn how do you run a successful pop-up. And finally, on Sunday night, we have our live weekly training event. Now, if you're somebody that just wants to do this as a bit of a hobby and you're happy to earn an extra £300 a month, you don't have to attend training. You can sell through your website, you can offer to friends and family. And if you sell £1,000, you're going to earn, well, £100 if you're a planner, £200 if you're a manager, £300 if you're a senior manager. But if you're somebody that wants to significantly change your life by achieving something called financial freedom, I can guarantee you're not going to get there unless you're trained properly. So for me and my team, training is not optional. Wednesday and Sunday for me is locked away. In fact, I've said to my husband for 2026, our weekend is probably going to be Friday and Saturday, not Sunday. Sunday, I'll be back in London if we've gone away, because Wednesday and Sunday for me are locked in dates. And of course, we have Thursday nights to invite new people as well. So think about your diary and think about how much income you want to earn. And then, like any job, doctors will train for 7 years before they start making one. You cannot earn 7 grand a month unless you're properly trained. So commit to training and make sure that this is what you will do until you win. It's not, Srimi, how often do I have to go to training for? Or till how long do I have to keep training? Until you win, until you have success is when you train. And so that is what we kind of teach out to the team. So the system is really simple. You get started, you make a list, you invite people, they come to an event, we follow up with them and ask a simple question. Would you like to be a customer? Would you like to be a planner? Would you like to be a customer or would you like to be a planner? Really simple. Would you like to be a customer or would you like to be a planner? And they decide. And if they become a planner, then we take them through the enrollment program, which is what I'm doing with you now. So if you're sitting there thinking, I don't really need that much money, I might do it as a hobby, then I would like you to just listen to this gentleman, and I'm going to play the sound for you, because this truly opened my mind to the cost of living in the United Kingdom and why I think everybody needs a second stream of income.
What is a comfortable salary these days? Not yachts, not champagne, just a roof, some warmth, a pub dinner every now and then. Well, according to Loughborough researchers, comfort starts at £28,000 a year. That's just for a single person, mind, so no car, no pets, and definitely not living in London. Just enough for a Tesco stir-fry sauce, one Pizza Hut meal a month, and a £2.67 pub budget every week. Try living on less than that and life tightens, and fast. Now add children, the number balloons. A single parent needs £57,000 a year. A couple with 2 kids, £69,400 between them. Most of that vanishes into rent, bills and childcare. Move to London and the floor rises again. The minimum rent for a single person is £340 a week, meaning that so-called comfortable salary now stands at £47,000, and that's still without a car or a proper holiday. Want a bit more than just scraping by? 2 holidays a year perhaps, a car, proper wine, maybe a Cardo, not Tesco. You're looking at something in the range of £52,000 a year. So here's the rub. To feel middle class, not rich, not flashy, just okay, you need to be a higher rate taxpayer. No wonder even those on £70,000 a year admit to cutting luxuries, cancelling plans, going out less. 1/3 of them say they're not even very comfortable. And yet studies show beyond £50,000 a year, happiness barely rises. From 50 to 80k, the joy curve flattens. So maybe it's not just about salary. It's about security, space, time, knowing you can say yes to life once in a while without having to do the maths. That, in Britain today, is what comfortable really means.
Wow, that hit me between the eyes, because if we are looking at actually just living today, forget retirement, because for retirement you need a whole nother level of income. But this is what a job versus a business will do for you. And this type of business within the direct selling industry creates something called residual income. So you have a choice. You can work for someone else for the next 25 years and retire at the age of 67. And that in total could have been 40 years of working. Or you can build a Riemann business and retire in 3 years on so much residual income that you would never have made in a job. That's option one. Number two, you currently have a boss. When you work for yourself, you're your own boss. So you can decide when you take time off. Number three, if you are working for someone else, you're only one phone call away from potentially losing that job. If there is a restructuring, if AI takes over what you currently do, if sickness or disease causes a problem, there is no residual income with your job. That is what Riemann and residual income brings, is security. You basically can't leave your job to your children, but you can leave your Riemann business to your kids. Imagine if your kids had 10 grand coming into the bank account every single month, whether they went out to work or not. What would that give them in terms of security? It is willable to them. There are no tax benefits with your job. There are significant tax benefits when you run your own business. A job means that you are using all of your time and talents to make somebody else rich. A business where you earn residual income means you use your time and talents to make yourself rich. So I know the pathway I have chosen, and I chose this path many, many years ago. I'm just very, very glad that Riemann came along to offer this to me. So we know that the enrollment right now is free. The best Christmas gift that you can give anybody is becoming a planner in the Riemann opportunity, because that allows them to make a significant income in 2026 and potentially change their life. It also means that the starter packs are now open to customers as well. So I'm going to stop there for a moment and just ask if anybody has any questions. I'm really happy to take any questions and to help you with your next steps. Yes, we have a couple of questions here. Let me just grab my
Hi,
glasses so I can see who I'm
Srimi.
talking to. Hi, Bhavik.
Hi, Srimi. When you're doing the presentation, you said that you went to see 4 beauticians today.
Yes.
So did you book in to call an appointment? Sorry, did you call in to book an appointment, or did you just walk
No, I
in?
just walked in. I just walked in.
You just walked in.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you.
D, you have a question? Oh, that's Deepak. Do you have a question? Your hand is up. Or maybe that was from a previous comment. Anybody else? Any questions? You've got to unmute your microphone or just raise your hand.
I do have a question,
Hi, Sam.
but I can't figure out how to raise my hand on the app. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
that's okay.
So the form, where do we find it?
Launch document. I will send that to you now. It is also on explorereman.com, but I will
And
put
what
it
is the
in
password for the explorereman.com?
Riemann, all in capitals.
Okay, thank you. And then my other question is, when you are setting the goals, like what is the average time that it takes for a person to get to manager and then to senior manager and then to team leader?
That's a great question. So generally with manager, it's basically organizing 3 or 4 pop-ups in that first month. So if you were to say, look, I've got 4 hours a week, that's as much as I can do, then we would utilize those 4 hours mainly for pop-ups. And so you might have to do the training part of it, just to watch the videos, etc., in your own time, but we'll use all of the hours you have to run pop-ups. So if you wanted to do manager in your first month, I would say you would need a minimum of maybe 4 to 5 pop-ups.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else? Any questions?
Sorry, Srimi, it's me again.
Hi, Bhavik.
Yeah. Sorry. Just a guide. How do you start the conversation when you go to see a beautician?
Okay, so I just walked in and I said, are you the manager or the owner? In all 3 cases, I managed to speak to the owner, so that was fortunate. I said, my name is Srimi. I have just launched the #1 Korean K-beauty brand here in the UK. Would very much like your feedback on it. You're one of the very first beauty salons to have access to this product. If you have a couple of minutes, I'll take you through it now, but I would love to extend an invitation to our head office in London. I then sprayed the Bucebu on their hand, gave them my business card, took their details, followed up with an email, booked them into the head office.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Jyoti, you've got a question.
Yeah, Bhavik asked the same question before me. And
So I put
what kind of questions they asked you? Did they ask any typical questions or how you handle them?
Not really. They just, mainly asked where was it made. I said all of the products are made in Korea. I showed them a video, and one lady looked at the ingredients on the booster serum packaging. But other than that, everybody had heard of K-Beauty. I said it's the official #1 brand because we have sold more products in Korea than any other brand. So they didn't really ask a lot of questions. They all wanted to come for the free facial. So that was pretty easy. I actually put a little video up onto our team about the steps that I took and the flyers that I gave them. So that was quite easy.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else? Any questions? Elaine, you need to unmute your microphone.
Hi, Srimi. Thank you. Great presentation. I just wanted to know where we could see the recording of tonight's presentation.
Oh, that was a bummer. I didn't record it.
Okay.
Sorry, Elaine. I didn't record it. I don't know if anybody else did, but I didn't record it. What I can do is I can record a separate. Oh, somebody did?
I have
Preeti.
recorded. I have recorded.
Thank you, Daphne. Perfect. So in that case, can you
I'll send.
post that?
Oh yeah, I'll send the link.
Perfect. Daphne, sorry, Elaine, whose team are you a part of?
Trisha and John Kavanagh,
Okay.
Grant Ferguson.
Yeah. So I will send it. I think I have Trisha's WhatsApp. I can send it to her. We can post it up there.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Is
No
there,
Fantastic. Thank you.
sorry guys, is there a template for business cards and flyers and stuff that we can leave behind or that kind of thing? Is that like somewhere on the
I
Explore?
believe Explore Riemann has a template for business cards. I just got business cards printed through Vista Print, 250 cards for £11. Very simple template. I just use green and white colors like the ones behind me. It was very simple to do.
Okay.
Preeti, did you have a question? You need to unmute.
Yeah, yes. Hi, Srimi. Yeah, you said you got the video. You already said on the group when Jyoti asked the question. Can we, me and Bhavik, can have that video on the other group, please?
Sure. Yeah, I will send it through.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you.
And we have a question. Yes.
Yeah, I've been 3-4 salons today, but
Yes.
most of them, they are very busy, but I leave my business card and some information about Riemann. But they said they will call me.
You need to get their details. If you walk
I
into a salon,
had some of those mobile number also.
right.
I've been yesterday also. I've been Southeast London area. I've been 4-5 shops and give information. But I know them very well. I will visit next week as well.
So if you have the phone numbers,
Yeah.
get on WhatsApp with them and start sending information. So I created a YouTube video specifically for the beauty industry.
Yeah.
And so I'll send that to you. You can send that. It's very short. It talks about how they can actually earn extra income through the
so far I took more than 10 people for mobile number.
Great.
The beauty
Then we
parlor
can
and
definitely
salon
get in
and
touch.
so, yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Srimi, Tina
Yes.
has a hand raised.
Hi, Tina.
Hi, Srimi, I was just wondering, because I'm quite far up north. If I go into beauty salons and, inviting them to go to London to you know, for a presentation, it might be a bit difficult for them to.
Yeah, no, I would just be booking an appointment for you to see them. So when you walk in, obviously say, I'd just like to book an appointment with you to come back at a time when you don't have clients, and I'll do a facial, or let's use the product. So I would not necessarily actually do the facial on a beauty salon manager because they know way more than me.
Yes,
I would book an appointment, let them try it on their face themselves.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Srimi, what I notice, most of the nail shop people from Thailand.
Yeah.
You know, we can. I mean, I told them, you know, already. You have business in Thailand. Now we have business in UK also. I mean, you can even join and you can do the business in both countries.
Yes, nail salons obviously don't do facials, so it's a different stream of income for them. So you have to have quite a long discussion with them before they will take a look at selling skincare. So you might have to actually get them onto a business call, get them onto a business overview, rather than getting them to sell the product through the store. Is it Dave? Who else is on the call? So Tina's question was asked. Deepak, you had a question?
Hello.
Deepak, did you have a question? Yeah.
Yes, it's a quick one. You know, after you did a K-pop, and then obviously customer liked the product, and then you ask them, so would you like to be customer or would you like to be partner? And then they tell you, let me think about it. Then how you can reopen the conversation after that, like second day or day after, the same questions.
So the main thing would be say, which product did you like the most? And if they say, oh, I like the moisturizer or I like the booster serum, I say, okay, my suggestion is let's start you with 1 or 2 products, because sometimes people are overwhelmed with, if you're a customer, with ordering everything. So I would say, you know what, why don't we just start you up with 1 product? Which one did you like the most? And they might say, okay, I like the moisturizer. Right, no problem at all. Let me register you in the system, because if you the product and you want to reorder, you'll get a 10% discount and you'll get a free gift every 3 months. So let's set it up for you. Then I would add the moisturizer and say, now the booster serum is the signature product for RIMAN. Do you want to try that as well? Because I promise you, these are the words I use, I promise you, if you use this day and night for 1 week, you will see a significant difference in your skin. So I would urge you to take a before picture, use the product for 7 days, take a picture afterwards. And if I know the person, I would say, if you see no difference after 7 days, I will give you your money back. That's how much confidence I have in our products. Now, you might not want to say that, but that's what I say.
Okay. Cheers, thank you.
Yeah. Anybody else? Any questions?
Srimi, hi, it's Lara here. I just wanted to say I'm in Gunjan's team. Would it be possible to drop the video there as well?
Yes, sure.
Okay, thank you.
We'll send it out.
Srimi.
Hi, yes.
Hi. Yeah, regarding the video you made for the beauty shops, is it possible to share it?
Yeah, sure. I will put it onto the leaders page and they can distribute it out to all of the teams.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So guys, you know what? I know these information sessions are good for you, but the best way for you to practice is to book pop-ups. And if you can't get 3 or you can't get 5 people or 6 people to a pop-up, just ring your best friends and say, hey guys, I've just launched the #1 K-beauty brand with a company here in the UK. Would you like to try it? Are you free on Thursday at 7 o'clock? Just talk to one person. And if they say, yeah, I would love to have a facial, great. Get 2 of your friends to come as well. I'll do it for all 3 of you. That's how simple it is. Get in front of people, get the practice of getting the product on the skin, talking while you're doing the facial, and just say, guys, did you love it? Okay, which products did you like the most? Now, would you like to save money or would you like to make money? Because we're looking for distributors. If you just want to save money, become a VIP customer. You get 10% off on your next order. Or would you like to make money? Because I'm looking to expand my team. If you're in front of 3 people, I promise you one person will join the business. So that is how simple it is. And the easiest way for you to upskill yourself is to get out there and do the facials. And if you have to do one facial every single day, then do it. But get good at doing it. And so I've committed that today is the 11th of November. We have 20 days will take us just over. So I'm just going to try and do a facial every single day on somebody. It's 19 facials to the end of the month, with the aim of bringing on 19 new planners. That's my goal. Okay. Any other questions? All good? Excellent. Thank you very much for joining, guys. What I would love you to do is to book those 2 dates in, get back to the senior leaders on your team and tell them. Srimi told me to tell you that I have booked in 2 dates. Here are my 2 dates. Because as soon as those dates are in the diary, and don't do it at the end of the month, book in 1 for this weekend, 1 for next week. You do not want to miss out on Christmas sales in November. November is the highest selling retail month of the year. It does more sales than December, because December cuts off on the 18th. November, you have a whole month. So don't miss out on that. Make sure you do it. Shri, Jyoti, if you guys can stay on the call. Malika, if you can stay on the call, that would be great. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for being here. And we will see you next time.
All right. As we
have an amazing week.
Right.
Thank you, Srimi.
Thank you, Srimi. As we conclude today's session, I want to extend a heartfelt thank you to Srimi for her invaluable training and for sharing her expertise with us. Srimi, your guidance is greatly appreciated, and we look forward to applying what we have learned. So let's go out and have more pop-ups.
Thanks, Stephanie. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.